My name is Patrick Myron. I run retail network strategy for Rockland Trust. We spend a lot of time making sure we're picking the right partners. So I think that makes a big deal in the integration. So in this case, obviously Agent IQ and you guys, Q2. Working with Agent IQ, the first thing they mentioned was we were going to have to partner with Q2 and their partner accelerator program with SDK. I am familiar with the term, but not as well as I should be. But Agent IQ told us multiple times that this is the first time that working with Q2. It's going to make things seamless, going to make things easier. And working with other partners in the past, this definitely was much faster and more efficient. So it was pretty exciting to be able to be the first to partner with not only Agent IQ, but Agent IQ partnering with you in the STK program. So as far as why we approached Agent IQ and their tool that basically allows customers to pick their own personal banker and have a relationship online through their mobile phone or actually the computer as well. So from a Rockland Trust perspective, we're a community bank. Like I mentioned before, almost 100 branches in Boston. What Rockland Trust is really good at is establishing relationships. Our JD Power scores are very high. We take pride in really our face-to-face interactions with our customers. I would say we're easily best in class. What we wanted to do is how do we take that best in class face-to-face interaction in our branches into a more digital mobile world. So we met Agent IQ at a conference, I believe it was in Austin, Texas. I had some conversations, and their tool, even though it's new, the idea was how do we have those same relationships with customers in a digital format? So instead of coming into the branch, and everyone knows consumer behavior is changing and branch transactions have been declining for years, and the pandemic really accelerated that. So this was a perfect time to talk to Agent IQ, get a tool that a customer can use. You know, they don't have to come into the branch all the time. They don't have to make a phone call. It's literally quick texting and secure document sharing through the mobile app. That's something as quick as, hey, I lost my debit card. Can I get a new one? And that conversation can happen in less than 2 or 3 minutes. And it's with your banker. So I picked Jody as my banker. Jody's always my banker until I decide to pick somebody else. But I can always send Jody a message 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and Jody will get back to me as soon as she can. So it sounded like a perfect opportunity to kind of team up with Agent IQ and roll out this product. We love the ability for someone to just log into Rockland Trust on their phone and go right to the button that we call our Agent IQ tool, connect to your banker. And you know, we've done no marketing to date. We rolled it out a week ago. We have almost 1,200 customers. The way this works is when a customer logs in, they have the choice of selecting their own banker. It's like a carousel with banker profiles and fun facts, and you can scroll through and pick the one you want. And if you see Jody, you're like, oh, Jody's going to be my banker. We've got 9 bankers on the carousel, just so we have enough people to cover it. It's been literally 9 days. I believe we launched it last Wednesday on May 26th. And we expected 200 customers maybe in the first week or 100. We hit 1,000 customers yesterday on day 8. And some definitely complex conversations have started. But to have that many customers in that short time period without anybody knowing about it is amazing. And the other thing that's interesting is we have subject matter experts. So if Jody's my banker and I'm talking to Jody and I have a mortgage question, you can bring in a mortgage person into the conversation. So you can have multiple people on the same conversation because obviously the bankers aren't going to be able to answer all questions. So we have mortgage experts, we've got investment experts, we've got some business banking experts. I have the ability, Agent IQ has a dashboard where I can monitor all conversations. So I'm kind of been looking and see what's going on. It's amazing how almost every single conversation says, thanks, this is great. I can't believe it was this easy. Thanks for helping me. Yeah, what we're really looking for is that continued engagement. I mean, our engagement is off the charts as it is. Our JD Power scores are super high. Our NPS is one of the top in the country. But that's all based on that face-to-face interaction. And as consumer behavior continues to change, Rockland Trust is the same as all banks across the country. People aren't coming in as much. They might even only come in once or twice a year, but they still want to be able to talk to somebody. So one of the things that was interesting when we were talking with Agent IQ is one of the things they told us was customers just want to be able to talk to their bank like they talk to their friends. But it's really getting the engagement from the customers that aren't walking in. That's number one. But I also think we're going to get engagement for the people that still walk in, because some of them only walk in once or twice a month. I can walk into a branch and talk to Jody, and then 3 days later, just send her a message. And that's kind of where we want to get to.